Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel Enel Academy. Friends, today we will discuss about some MCQs for RRB, SEL, NORSET, OSSC, JIPMOR and all types of nursing exams. Question number 1. Most effective way to prevent cross infection in hospital setting is option number A, hand washing, option number B, use alcohol based hand rub, option number C, screen the visitors, option D, ensure adequate ventilation. Here right answer is option A, hand washing. Hand washing is the most effective way to prevent cross infection. Alcohol based hand rub is not a substitute for hand washing. Question number 2. Level of consciousness of a client is assessing by using option number A, Lund and Browder method, option number B, Glasgow scale, option number C, Braden scale, option number D, Snellen chart. Here right answer is option number B, Glasgow scale. Glasgow scale contains 3 domains such as eye opening, motor response and verbal response. Maximum score is 15 and minimum score is 3. Lund-Browder method is used for assessment of extent of bone injury. Braden scale is used for assessment of risk of bed sore. Snellen chart is used for assessment of visual acuity. Question number 3. Immediate disinfection of all articles and bodily discharge during the course of disease is known as option number A, concurrent disinfection, option number B, recurrent disinfection, option C, terminal disinfection, option D, sterilization. Here right answer is option A, concurrent disinfection. Concurrent disinfection refers to application of disinfective measures as soon as possible after discharge of infectious material from the body of an infected person or after soiling of articles with such infectious discharge. Question number 4. Elevated specific gravity can be seen in option number A, diabetes insipidus, option B, dehydration, option C, hypervolemia, option D, polyuria. Here right answer is option B, dehydration. In diabetes insipidus, hypervolemia and polyuria, low specific gravity can be seen. Adults generally have a specific gravity in the range of 1.010 to 1.030. Elevated specific gravity of urine is observed in dehydration and syndrome of inappropriate antidiuretic hormone. Question number 5. Type of assessment in which more data is collected about already identified problem is option number A, initial assessment, option B, focus assessment, option C, emergency assessment, option D, time-lapsed assessment. Here right answer is option B, focused assessment. In initial assessment, the assessment is done when the person enters the healthcare facility. Emergency assessment refers to assessment which is done in a life-threatening situation. Time-lapsed assessment are carried out after initial assessment. Question number 6. Isotonic saline contain which amount of sodium chloride? Option A, 0.9 gram per dl, option B, 9 gram per dl, option C, 4.5 gram per dl, option D, 5 gram per dl. Here right answer is option A, 0.9 gram per dl. 0.9 gram per dl of sodium chloride is present in 100 ml of isotonic saline. Question number 7. Urine bag of a Foley's catheter need to be kept. Option number A, at the waist level of patient, option B, below the waist level of patient, option C, on the lap of the patient, option D, above the waist level of patient. Here right answer is below the option B, below the waist level of patient. Why? Why below waist level of the patient? Because gravity promotes the drainage of urine, so it should be kept below the waist level of patient. If above the waist level of patient, then what will happen? Above the waist level of patient can cause backflow of urine and cause serious complication. Question number 8. Best position given to an unconscious patient while performing oral care is option A supine, option B sitting, option C sideline, option D Fowlers. Here right answer is option C sideline position. Why? Sideline position reduces the risk of aspiration. Question number 9. Pulse deficit refers to the difference between option number A apical pulse and radial pulse, option B radial pulse and femoral pulse, option C apical pulse and femoral pulse, option D apical pulse and brachial pulse. Here the right answer is option number A apical pulse and radial pulse. The pulse deficit is determined by simultaneous palpation at the radial artery and auscultation at the apex of the heart. Question number 10. Calcium balance in the body is regulated with the help of option number A aldosterone hormone, option B calcitonin hormone, option C paratho hormone, option D both B and C. Here right answer is option D both B and C, means both calcitonin and paratho hormone are help in regulating the calcium balance in the body. Calcitonin produced by thyroid gland which helps to mobilize calcium from blood to bone, and paratho hormone produced by parathyroid gland help to mobilize calcium from bone to blood. Both of the hormone involved in the calcium metabolism. Friends, this much for today's topic. Hope you will like this video. For more informative video, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you.